Okay, senior cornerback Dicaprio Bootle. First question for Decap, Steve Sipple, Lincoln Journal-Star.
Hi, Dicaprio. Uh, Considering the recent history of this series with Wisconsin, does this game take on any added meaning for you? Why or why not? I mean, you particularly as a veteran player in this program.
Um, they've beat us the last couple of times that we played them. They got a little streak going right now against us. Um, I've never beat them in my time here, so obviously that would mean a lot to me to in this year go out there and give it my best shot, give it my all. Just getting the guys ready to go out there and kind of change the narrative on what this game has been. It's going to be hard-nosed physical football. We understand that. We know that. That's what Wisconsin brings. So we just got to match the physicality and just play hard. But definitely, trying to go in there and into this game and make it happen.
And quick follow-up, DiCaprio, did you catch any of their game on Friday night?
I caught a small part of it, but I was more focused on the game at hand.
Okay, thank you, DiCaprio.
24/7 Sports, Brian Christopherson.
Hey, DiCaprio, with the targeting suspensions to a couple guys, can you give me a rundown from your perspective as a veteran of some of those young players who might need to step up Saturday early on? Like, I don't know if it's Quinton or Miles Farmer, maybe some other guys. What's your level of confidence in those guys and where they're at right now?
All of them have to step it up. It's a team game. So when one guy goes down, it's not just one guy that has to step up. Multiple people have to step up. We don't just go into the game with just 4 DBs that play. You might see 5, 6, 7, 8 of us play in one game. So the group has to be deep that way. It has to be a tight knit, deep group. When one of us fall to the wayside, we got you. We gonna make it right. So. The names you named, a couple other young guys just got to step up. Bring it this week in practice, and at the end of the week, my coach will make their decisions based off of the week of work that we put in. But right now, they're all working hard, and that's all we can ask for.
Thank you.
Evan Bland, Omaha World Herald.
Capper, you've seen a lot of Nebraska's front seven, a portion of that defense over the years in the offseason. I'm curious, from your perspective, where did Saturday rank just in terms of the physicality you saw those linebackers and linemen play with, and maybe how well guys stuck to their fits or their assignments?
I think it's a unique group, a group that's gonna fight, gonna fight and claw, scratch, nail, at the game, completely. The front seven, just continuing to be physical, not backing down from any challenge. That's gonna go a long way for us this year. Colin down there, kind of being the vocal guy, leading the guys, and really getting them rallied up, getting them ready to go. But as far as like being physical and stuff, I thought they did their thing.
Thanks.
Parker Gabriel, Lincoln Journal-Star.
Hey, DiCaprio, I know the tight end, Ferguson for Wisconsin, isn't the only good one by a long shot that you guys will face this year, but what unique challenges does a talented tight end present to a defense, and what is maybe more difficult, or what is difficult about, just the versatility with which players like that can be used?
Both ways, he in the passing game, just being able to stretch the field, stretch vertical, expand the field on the out routes, be able to box out guys, just having a big frame like that, in short hands, just being able to, just work his way around the field. And as well as, in the run game, when he's called, when his number is called for him to open up a gap, him being able to do that. So, guys like that, you just got to play true to what true to your true to what you're taught, true to your coverage, true to your skill set, and just let it work for you, because he has a unique skill set that he's going to use to try to elevate his game. we can do to slow him down and try kind of stop him. So, a guy like him, you got to give him his respect. He's worked for that over the years to have that respect, and he's just continuing that. So, we're very aware of it.
We'll take 2 or 3 more for DiCaprio. Andrew Ward, KLKN.
Hey, DiCaprio, just how difficult is it to be a defensive back in today's game with the holding penalties and the targeting calls and the pass interference and everything?
If any real defensive back isn't going to sit and complain about all that type of stuff, whether you get a holding call, whether you get a pass interference, targeting, any of that, you're just going to continue to play ball. Whether they're good calls, bad calls, refs, they human just like us. They don't make all the right calls, and sometimes they make mistakes. Sometimes they see things differently than how they actually happened, or if you were to slow something down in real time, it really didn't happen the way that they thought they saw it. But as a defensive back, you just got to live with that. That's just the game that you play. You just got to find a way to make a play without drawing a flag.
Sean Callahan, Husker Online.
Hey, DiCaprio, how different did Wisconsin's run game look last week without Jonathan Taylor? Obviously he'd been there and been a record-setting back. What were the biggest differences you'd seen from them running the football?
Anytime you have a record-setting back leave, it's going to be a little bit different. But look, the O-line's still good. The running backs are still good. Guys, the respect for who they are, and just know that we got to go in there and just play our football.
Are you playing any safety at all, or working some safety just kind of as a precaution, or do you expect to be straight corner all week, knowing that you have one safety and one corner out for the first half of this game?
I'm always working safety. I'm always working everything, whether it's corner, safety, nickel, dime, wherever the coaches need me. I played a whole series last game at safety, but spent most of my time at corner. But, wherever, whatever the coaches want me to do that, I'm going to do that. So at this point, it's just like I always prepare myself to play anything.
And last one for DiCaprio, Sam McEwen, Omaha World Herald.
Hey, DiCaprio, thanks for doing this. Hey, a lot of times leaps are made between game 1 and game 2. Often the game that you're playing in game 1 is against a group of 5 team that you probably beat, but you learn some lessons from it. In this particular case, Ohio State may be the best team you play all year. What things do you think you guys can grow in from game 1 against a really good team to game 2 also against a really good team?
I think we draw a lot of lessons from that game, what to do, what not to do. Just like if we were going to play a group of 5 team, there's always lessons to be learned from every game. This time it was just, one of a top 5 team in the nation, and even though the scoreboard wasn't favorable, wasn't what we expected, wasn't what we wanted, it's still a lot to learn, a lot to just feel from that game, just the feel of the game, and just understanding, where we were at, where we went wrong, what we did good, what we did bad, and just be able to grow off of that. So honestly, playing a team like that first game might actually be good for us.
All right, thanks to Cap. Okay, go ahead, Sam.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
All right. We'll wrap up with DiCaprio, and then we'll have Adrian Martinez for just a couple minutes here before Coach Frost comes. Thanks.
Thank you.